Welcome back, my friends, to another rousing rendition of Choir Boys Color. Well, it's Tuesday afternoon. Go ahead and put on my sunglasses. Now, for those of you new to the channel and you say, Scab, why you put on them sunglasses? Oh, you dumbass, Jack? I mean, what do you got going on there? Well, notice I float. It's floated since I was a kid, and I look wop-eyed. So I really don't feel like looking at myself looking this way. So that's why I do it. Now, let me say this before we get into the video. It would be hypocritical of me to sit here, to stand here day in and day out and talk about how everybody's welcome here. And then if someone differs with what I say or information I present, that I get mad. Now, I've said in the past, I don't take criticism well. Let me amend that. Personal shots, I'm not doing the whole keyboard warrior thing. That's one thing. But if there's something that you feel I've misrepresented, or if I've presented wrong information, got no problem with you going in the comments saying, hey, brother, that's not right. And then here's what will happen. I'll do my research. Now, I may come back at you, but I'm not coming back, in a smart-ass way. I know, after living with myself for damn near 49 years now, that I do speak and have thoughts sometimes, and I'll leave stuff out. So, no harm, no foul. But I want you to understand, everybody is welcome here. I don't care if you're an addict. I don't care. You're welcome here. I want to clear that up. I don't want anybody to think, well, man, I can't say nothing, scared and get mad, or, the other members of the channel will jump on. No. Listen, we're here to learn. I told y'all, this is going to be a different knife channel. I don't sit here and act like I know everything, because I don't. I know a lot. And I'm learning more every day. I meant to bring them over here, and of course, y'all know if I did something to be prepared, it'd be mind-boggling. But Kurt gave me probably 50 or 60 knife magazines. Y'all, excuse me one second. Different knife magazines. I love looking at them, reading them, learning different stills and stuff. Anyway, that aside, what we're going to do today, we had a chat the other day. We had some EDC, some medium size, and I brought you some bigger everyday carries if you can carry them. Today, what we're going to do is a more concealed style knife. Now, not talking about pocket knives or anything like that. We all carry pocket knives, good Lord willing. We got a couple guys that didn't carry them until they started watching the show, so I'm proud of that. But no, today what I'm talking about more is the old Dagger. Now, this is the cold steel counterattack 1. It's about a 4.5, 5-inch blade right there. And it's that convex deal, where it's flat on the back, and then you got the grind up here. Kind of a chisel grind. It's really pointy. Now, this thing, man, I've thrown it at everything I know to throw it at. And so it's been beat. Is it sharp? No. Out of the box, it was pretty sharp, but it's still got a point on it. Now, the one thing I like about this counterattack 1 is when I wear my muck boots, my rubber boots, I can stick this thing right down in there, clip it on, and nobody knows it's there. It's got a really good handle, that Kraton, Cray-X, whatever they call it, handle. But it's just a good feeling knife, and it's fun. Again, that's what it's channel about, having fun. This one's a good self-defense knife. If somebody comes at you, you can put, bam, right like that. Not that I'm advocating doing that. I'm just saying you can do it. So this is the TAC 1, probably $35, $40. Not bad at all. Here's one I found at the dang what is that thing? Treasure Box in downtown Green Cove. Y'all think I'm lying when I say we go antique. What we're doing is going knife shopping. Dale bought a couple Spider Codes about a month ago. Jimbo's still mad about it. Got about $400 worth of knives for $25, $30. This is not a Spider Code. This is a Techna. Reminds me of Tekken, but it's Techna. It's another boot knife. It's made in Japan, Seek Japan. I think there's a lot of knives come out of there. It's got these little serrations. Y'all know I don't like that, but it does have little serrations right here, and then regular, it's kind of a hollow grind. But I thought it was pretty cool. And again, when I'm wearing my muck boots now, I do use this one quite a bit in those boots because you've got this long clip. Just like that. slide it in there. And again, these things, another thrower. Now this thing won't come out, son. You got to move this up and pull it like that. And you know, yes, sometimes I want to ask somebody, and I asked the guy the other day, we were in a store, in Ace Hardware, as a matter of fact, and he was telling salesman, I could use a self-defense. I said, how? Well, with some steak knife, nice, son. Well, you don't think it is? I said, I just despise that. I don't like that. I said, you might just buy a damn gun. Neither here nor there. I digress. Not a big fan of this guy. I don't think he's joining the channel anytime soon. Now, moving right along. Again, the Peacemaker 1. I know I've showed this in another video. I love this thing. It's probably the sharpest knife I got. It's $22. The sheath sucks. I modified it just like I told y'all the other day. It's a clip point. It's a beautiful, beautiful coating, polished blade. This thing, now I'm going to do a little cutting this afternoon just for messing around. Y'all know how I like to mess around. This thing's awesome. I love this knife. If I could recommend you getting a knife, I'd recommend spending the $25. Let's just say $25 for the Peacemaker. Which Peacemaker is this? Peacemaker 2. So there's another good one. Now, we're going to get into my little spikes here in a minute, but before we do that, I've showed y'all this one too. Again, it's that convex style grind, flat back there. This one, yeah, still kind of sharp. Still pretty sharp. I love this thing. I love how you can conceal this thing. It's got a long clip back here. Slide that sucker in and just stick it right down in between your belt and your pants. Nobody knows you got it. And this one's in a pinch. This one is to fight or to get somebody off of you or whatever, and this will do it in a hurry. If you pull it, however, what do we always say? If you pull it what? Be decisive, be bam, just like that. Because you go into jail, you might as well use it once you pull it out. You know, I mean, you flat going to jail. This is the Safe Maker 1. This one, I believe, is $45 to $50. Donnie B all day, again, is making it. Here's what Donnie's doing. He's redesigning all the Rambo knives, and he and the Kukri House are putting them all out. Now, just so y'all know, because I know you'll be excited about it, I did put my order in yesterday, paid for the D-Bad D-Guard buoy. It's about this long. Seriously, I think overall it's 20 to 24 inch long buoy knife. I'm so fired up, and that's going to be about a month before it gets here. I wish it'd be faster, and I got another Kukri coming for Sean. So I've got those two knives coming in, but I'm so excited about that D-Bad D-Guard Confederate buoy. Had about 15, 20 relatives in the Confederacy. Not the best on the winning record, but I want to have it for a little piece of nostalgia, and I'm going to beat the hell out of everything I can find with it too. You don't believe that. I'll pair it up with the D-Bad Preacher Son, and we will, there's going to be some stuff cut. But the Safe Maker 1. And again, D-Bad is making another iteration of these. I can't wait to see what comes up with, because I really hope we're not going to have this. So that's that one. A couple more that I've showed you, the hideouts. Now, y'all have seen these a million times. I usually have 2 or 3 of them on me. I don't ever mention them. You don't ever see them when I do my EDC pocket dumps. But make no mistake, I got these on me. They're AUS 8, which I hate. But the way they do grind on these, son, they're just rugged, they're tough. And look, I told y'all before, you can choke up on that thing, get that much of it right there, and protect yourself. Stabbing somebody ain't all that easy, okay? So you may not be wanting to go, well, I don't want to go to jail. Hey, take you one of these, put your thumb about right there, pop, right there, just get people off of you. Hell, have one in each hand. I just cut the shit out of myself. I hope y'all keeping up with them cuss jars. You know, we're 6 days, I'll be 49. Can't wait to see them cuss jars coming in, son. Dang it, I ain't holding it like that. Maybe you ought to hold it like this. And just, that's what Lynn tells you to do. Keep your hands moving. That way when you get stabbed to death, somebody says, well, he had his hands moving. I don't know what happened. It almost appeared like he didn't know what the hell he was doing. Now, I've got, y'all, I'll show you all these. All these are little baggies with the, those necklaces they put in so you can wear a neck knife or whatever, them little black BB chains or whatever they're called. What you can do, make sure I got the thing in and cut my hand all up. What you can do is just take one of these, loop it through this sheath that's MOLLE compatible, because I'm not going to sit here and mess with that. And, hang it like this. Next up, and that'll lead into these. These are also awesome throwers. I get asked a lot, Scab, why in the world did you take the rubber handles off? Well, you throw them about 300 times, and it starts to split. So they just kind of naturally work their way. But I'm telling y'all, this right here is a must-have, son. Must-have. I was going to wing it right there. I better not. I still got my cardboard robot thing over there. Now, the other thing with this, let me just show you this one. Same thing, but I don't know if you can see that. See that on the back, that clip? This is a godsend. I've got a pack of 5 or 6 of these. You can spin it backwards and put it on your belt under your shirt, or put it up here like an appendage carry. Son, ain't nobody can see that. And I'll tell y'all the truth, not to just keep harping on it, but to keep harping on it. I use this for everything. I really do. If it's slicing up an apple, a lot of times slicing wire, just needing a little, these things are sharp as shit. So this is a good one to have. Let's see what we got here. Probably shouldn't have done that. That's all right. I'll get it later. Now, that is a good way to carry these, by the way. Now, the spikes. I showed you all these the other day. The Tokyo spike, I do like. This one's got a false wedge back here. But I mean, look at that point. It's kind of like that quaking, like Emerson quaking kind of design. That's what I wanted to do while we're all sitting here. Now these are the 4116, the Krupp steel. For some reason, cold steel's just sawed through a bunch of metal in 1 year. Okay, 4-inch blade, right? 4-inch handle. Well, it's 4-inch from the guard to the handle. Let's see. From the middle of the choil is 3.5 inches. The middle of this 3.5 inches from here to here. So almost 4 inches on the handle. Now, you can take a guard like this, a clip like this, and put it on your sheath, which I'm going to do when I get done with this video. And then you got a little side, you got a little something here on your side or wherever that you can just quickly get to. Now, again, this is it an everyday carry? Sure it is. Is it a chopper? No. This is a quick fix knife. And what I'm saying by that is, if you got to cut something up real quick, if you got to cut some wire real quick, if you got whatever you got to do. By the way, let me just show you something. And y'all know I don't do this. Especially with sunglasses on like a dumbass. Well, y'all ain't be able to see it, but that's hair popping sharp. Hair popping sharp. These things, I love these things. I'm doing a whole video really for nothing. Just I can showcase these spikes. Now I got to get the buoy style spike, and that'll give me all 4 of them. The Tanto is the other one. I knew I was going to do that. Let's see what this one will do. Ooh. Shaved it up, son. Shaved it up. Ow, damn it. And cut the shit out of myself. Lord, I'm going to bleed out. These knives are awesome. This one's the drop point. Just like that there. Beautiful knife. See, this one I believe is my Tokyo point. Well, and last but not least, the old Tanto. Right like that, son. Again, another sharp knife. Let's see. Oh yeah. I have to vacuum this again. Yeah, all three of these are hair popping sharp. All three of these are perfect for defending yourself. A quick CQB, close quarter combat situation, CQC. You're just, somebody's on you. These are up close and personal. Great little knives. Now, here's some other fun stuff, and that's all this video is meant to be. Slip joint, just a little razor, little pocket razor that I got. I'm not going to cut my leg. I shaved every lick of hair I got off just now. This thing right here, put it in your pocket, just like that, son. A lot of times, I do get aggravated when people go, self-defense, but it's only because, the people that say that act like they're in a fight every, 36 seconds, and they're not. They're not. They probably ain't been in one since kindergarten, but I got self-defense. But if you need something for that, one of these, and it's a little, if you whip one of these out, people go, I'm good. But I'm telling y'all, just one little razor blade. You can get them anywhere. You can get them at Ace Hardware. You can get them online. Just be careful what you get. Don't buy. You can get one of these that you can shave with for about $8. Don't buy something just because. Oh my God, it's $1,200, but it's, you know who made it? I know the dumbass that bought it. Get you one, because all these things are. Now, if somebody like Tops or Winkler or Benchmade or somebody, yeah, but watch the price even then. Even then, watch the price, okay? Again, here's another one. This one I got at the gas station, son, and this one will cut a thread in twain. This one's a bad mamma jammer right here. Plastic handle, it ain't gonna last no time. But again, it's a quick little slasher. Y'all hear my stupid dogs. Now, my last thing I want to show y'all for this video, and I appreciate y'all being patient with me, and it's going to kind of lead into my 22 a day, is this. I am a dagger fanatic. Love daggers. This is the world famous Fairbairn sights from World War II. This was made by Fairbairn Sights in England. I got it about a year ago now. Is it sharp? Nope. Nope. It probably could be, but this is kind of stamped. Everything's stamped and minor type. Is it built well? It's built pretty good. It'll do like this. This comes with a very small leather sheath that's made for like strapping down here or on your arm or somewhere. I love this knife. Love this knife. It's what those old commandos use now. There is another dagger that I'm going to get probably, I don't know, spring of next year. I've got several things that I want, but y'all know how that is. We got to space them out. And like I said, I got that D-guard Confederate buoy coming that I'm ecstatic about. This thing here, this Fairbairn Sights, was used by the SAS all throughout World War II. Now there's another one that's a VG-42 that was used by the Devil's Brigade. Okay, and as a matter of fact, the Spartan defenses that I showed y'all that was made in honor of them, that's the VG-42s were made for them. And I'll probably get one of them. Now, one of those is a replica because I guess the company went out. I'm not sure, but I know this was made by Fairbairn Sights because I bought it from them. And I paid like $100, which isn't bad, but I'm going to tell you what. That when these things were made, you got to understand during World War II, we look at World War II with rose-colored glasses, and hindsight being 2020. Like, oh, we were going to win it. Well, back then they didn't know that, and they were trying to get as many weapons, as many soldiers' hands, as many civilians' hands, as many resistant fighters' hands as they could. So a lot of times they found ways to make stamp like the grease gun. This. It's got a screw right here to kind of hold the whole thing together. But now to do the trick, is it durable? It's durable enough to kill you. You know what I'm saying? But they stamped a bunch of these out, and they made a bunch of them. This isn't some hand forged, forged in fire. No, sir. They pop these out, put an edge on them. But that point is the business end of it. So this is the Fairbanks sights. It's aluminum handle. It's a little heavier than what it looks, I promise you. Listen, 22 veterans a day commit suicide. I have decided we're going to extend the lottery, or the raffle, until next Friday. Not this coming, but the next. That's only 4 days. I've had a few people ask me now, hey, Scab, we want to get involved. Cool, whatever. So what I'll do is in 2 weeks, let's see, Monday's the 19th. So I think the 24th, 23rd, something like that, we'll do the raffle. We're going to raffle off our board up there, and I'm excited. I'm really excited about that. And really thank Sean again. Well, listen, guys, 22 veterans a day commit suicide. That's something we are committed to bringing awareness about. If you would, do me a favor. Everybody watching this video, if you would, just put 22 in the comments, and let's make today on Facebook a 22 day. Just at some point in your whatever the hell they call that thing, when you make a post, put 22 for me. Let's try to spread awareness more than just our group. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Hey, we back the blue. We pray for our Leos. Addicts, you guys know you're welcome here. You also know we're here to support you in your fight to get clean. Well, guys, I'm going to get up. I've got my Viking bearded axe has turned into a long project. I'm going to go check on it. I got a nice patina going. And so hopefully I'll be able to give you a video on that tomorrow. Check out my last video with the Microtex. My man Dale King guest starred in it. Give him a shout. Give him a heads up. Tell him how much you enjoyed it. I love y'all. God bless y'all. I'm Scab. This is Stonewall. You're not. And we gone, son. Oh. Go fishing again.